Dealing with clients as a designer can kind of suck. And there is a whole slew of things I wish I knew as a new designer. One of which is that feedback on your work isn't always about your work. So sometimes people just want to feel included. So early in my career, I would get an email full of comments from a boss or a client, and I would immediately think, oh no, I effed up. And yes, sometimes I did a lot. But sometimes the client or my boss or other designers just wanted to add something to the project. They wanted to be included in the end result, whether their suggestion added anything useful or not. So coworkers want to show they're paying attention. Bosses want to feel like they are leading. And clients just want to feel like their money is going towards something that they can influence. And honestly, sometimes the feedback isn't even about the design. Sometimes it's just about their need to show up in the process. So instead of taking every comment as a personal critique, which is really hard to do, especially as a new designer, you can sort feedback into two piles. So pile one would be the feedback that actually improves the work. So this is usually specific, actionable, or tied to the project goals. Pile two would be the feedback that works as a reminder that someone just wants a seat at the table. So this stuff is vague, like, can we make it pop? Or something feels off. Or what if we tried blue? We've all heard that before. And it's not always wrong, it's just not very useful. So when you start looking at feedback this way, it becomes less emotional and more strategic. Your job basically kind of has to evolve to become about, or this aspect of your job has to evolve to become about how to spot the feedback that makes the work stronger. And for the less helpful feedback, just figure out how to gently guide it back to the goals of the project. That's about it. So remember, people often give feedback to be part of the process. Not every note is a judgment on your creativity, your skill as a designer. And also, your value doesn't drop just because someone has an opinion. And I think that is a big one. That's something that I would have really liked to have been told or learned when I was just starting out in my design career.